doing a little body scan. So just from the top of your head, slowly scanning down to your toes. Checking in with how the body's feeling today. And when you've finished your body scan, just bringing your attention back to your breath. Counting if you want to 10. So as always, just inhale 1, exhale 2, inhale 3, and keep going until you get to 10. And when you've got to 10, just blinking those eyes open. And just taking any movements that you want to here, maybe a big overhead stretch. It feels good. We are actually going to start in standing today. So we will continue our warm up in standing. We'll be coming back to the ground for a little warm up. So just at the front of your mat, let's just do some wrist rolls. So just stretch arms to the sky and just circling those wrists in one direction and the other direction. Good. And then taking left hand down, lifting right arm overhead for a little side stretch. We'll wake you up, Pam, and then go the other way. Good, lifting up. And over to the other side. Wonderful. Take both arms back up to the ceiling. And we're going to take right hand forward and left hand back. Little twist, yeah. And then back up again. And again, left hand forward, right hand back. Yeah, nice. Keep going. And up. Good. And let's see if we can circle arms completely now. Did you ever do that one? So circling round and back up. Yeah, I know. I don't even know how to describe that. Take one arm and right hand forward, left hand back. And then we're switching arms and coming back up to the middle with a little twist in between. Just do some wiggly stuff. Good. Too much coordination for a Saturday morning. Okay, hands on the fronts of the legs. Have your feet nice, generous width apart, maybe like mat width. Bending your knees. Just run your hands down your legs. Keep your chin tucked in. Good. And we're just rolling down the spine and then coming back up again. Good. Rolling down. Nice. And rolling back up again. Good. And let's do one more. Rolling down. And coming back up again. Wonderful. Okay, let's take a little gentle sun salutation, just something nice and basic, and we will come down and finish our little warm-up. So just coming to the front of your mat, big toes touching. Inhale, lift arms above your head, looking towards thumbs. You can have your hands just in front of you. And as you exhale, bending those knees and folding. Yeah, good. Nice and slow and gentle. Allow your ribs to touch your thighs. Good. Inhale, little halfway lift. And exhale, bringing hands to the ground. Take right foot back, left foot back, and find high plank. Yeah, good. Holding this for a few breaths. Tightening up that tummy, pulling belly towards your spine. Good. Coming down onto knees and rolling down onto tummy. Good. Keeping hands where they are and pushing up, finding a little cobra. Just gentle, not forcing anything. Good. And then we're untucking, pushing onto knees and just finding a little downward dog. Nice and gentle. Pedaling out the knees here. Yeah, good. Okay, bringing these down into tabletop, and we'll continue our little warm-up of our wrists. So circling wrists. Just a little bit today because we've already done some, and then going back the other direction. Nice. Okay, a few cat-cows here. So find that neutral spot. Inhale, draw the spine up. And exhale, sinking down. Good. Inhale up. And exhale, sink down. Oh, we've got Rosie as well. Hello, Rosie. Sorry, I didn't see you there before. Hello, darling. Good. Few more in your own time. Okay, and coming back to that neutral spot. Thread the needle, lifting your right hand, following it with your gaze. And as you exhale, threading through. Good. Yeah, take any variations you want here. Nice. Okay, pushing down into that left hand, taking right hand back towards the sky. Beautiful. Okay, and back to the mat. Same on the left side. Lifting that arm, stretching into that pec. And as you exhale, threading through, allowing the head to go to the mat if it wants to go there. And again, any variations that you want to take here, you can. Good. Pushing through that right hand now. Left hand goes to the sky. And popping it back down. Tucking the toes under and pushing into downward dog once more. Again, pedaling out the knees, or if you want to find some stillness here, you can. Just think about really pulling those hips high to the sky. Is everyone happy for adjustments? You happy, Fiona, for adjustments? Just pushing chest through a little bit more. Oh, good. Same here, pushing through a bit more. Nice. Okay, looking towards hands and stepping feet forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, little halfway lift. Fold. And lifting hands all the way overhead. And down again. Okay, let's build our little sequence here. So again, inhale, arms overhead. Fold. Halfway lift. Stepping or maybe hopping feet back to high plank. Good. Knees, chest, chin, or if you want to take a chaturanga here, you can. Good. Inhale, cobra. And maybe let's explore an up dog as well. So seeing if we can push forwards on our hands, pushing through the tops of feet, engaging those quads to straighten the knees, lifting chest to sky. Yeah, good. And coming back to knees and pushing into downward dog. Excuse me. Good. Okay, lifting your right leg now, nice and high. Good. And then we're going to pull that forwards, popping it between your hands at the front of the mat. Stay high on your back toes, so foot down, making it harder. And then pushing up and finding a runner's lunge. Yeah, good. Nice deep bend in that front knee, trying to straighten into the back leg. Yeah, good. Engaging that core. Nice. Okay, planting that back foot down and finding warrior two. This is a bit I pinch for Claire. Good. Okay, we're going to add in a little reverse here. I do love a reverse warrior. Keep on bending into that front knee. That's it. Keeping that bend in the front knee. Come back to warrior two. And let's see if we can windmill arms as if we're doing triangle. Yeah, good. Okay, back to warrior two. Framing that front foot and sending right foot back to the sky. Good, popping it down. Same the other side, so lifting into left leg now, nice and high. Pulling that knee to the nose and popping that foot between hands at the front of the mat. Runner's lunge. Good. Nice deep bend in that knee. Good, planting that back foot down, opening up hands for our warrior two. Good, reverse that warrior. Good, back up to the middle. And let's find those triangle arms, but warrior legs. Good. Okay, coming back to warrior two. Windmilling arms, frame that front foot and send that left foot nice and high. Good, popping it back down, looking towards hands and stepping, or maybe doing a little hop towards hands at the front of the mat. Halfway lift and fold again. Maybe we're touching mat now. Inhale, arms above head. And relax down. Fantastic. Okay, find yourself some space in the middle of your mat. We've got plenty of room. We're going to work on our balance. So we're going to find a tree pose first. So right foot where it wants to be, maybe below me or above me. Good. And we're finding a prayer position with our hands, just to join two sides of the body here. Really think about engaging that right glute to pull that knee backwards. Yeah, good. Keep the core engaged. Can we send that prayer up and split our branches? Good. Okay, seeing if we can keep hands where they are, lifting that knee. Can we send that foot backwards to find warrior three as we bring arms forwards? Good. Doing so well. Okay, from here, can we take hands down to the mat, maybe with wigwams, and find our split, a standing split? Yeah, you might want blocks. Right, they're there if you want them. You're looking all right, so really squeeze that right glute, send that leg high. Penny, can you walk hands closer to your foot? Yes. That's it, well done, Fiona. Good, with control, bringing that back foot back down and finding a warrior two again. Sorry, sending it backwards. That's it. Yeah, good, warrior two. Well done, really good, nice. Okay, and we're going to find a little twisted triangle here. So if you straighten out legs, taking, what foot are you in front? Take your left hand behind you, sending right hand high. And we're going to reach that right hand forwards. Can we take it on the inside of that left foot? And then pulling your left shoulder open towards the sky. Maybe we can think about extending the left arm up, but it is a big ask. Using blocks here if we need to. Put your hand on the mat now, that will be block here. Yeah, good. Find that twist first. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Yeah, good. And then extend. Gorgeous. Okay. That's it. Okay, and start to untwist. Nice work. Okay, coming back to the front of your mat. And we're going to take that the other side. So left foot finding our tree posture. Hands to prayer. Be where you want to be. Think about engaging that left glute. Sending that prayer high and splitting your branches. Good. Can we lift that knee and send it backwards, finding our warrior three with arms extended. Give you some more space. That's it. And bringing hands down to the mat. Seeing if we can find our standing split, really engaging that left glute. Lift that hip high. Well done. Okay, and with control, popping that foot backwards and finding warrior two once again. Nice, straightening into that front leg. And we're going to take right hand behind this time. Left hand is going high. Reaching forwards, reaching forwards. Good. And then popping that on the inside of your right foot. Yeah, nice. Block is helpful here. Really think about rotating that right shoulder to the sky first. Yeah, good. Yeah, nice. And you can keep the hand there, or we can think about extending. Yeah, nice. Good. Nice. That looks great. Good. A few more breaths. And untwisting the way we came. So slowly back up, finding your way back to the front of your mat. Good. Okay, taking right foot out now. I'm going to face the long edge for a goddess. So I like to turn the feet out to about 45 degrees here, bending into the knees and flexing into the elbows, 90 degrees. Good. Really tucking the tailbone under here, engaging that core. Chest forwards a little bit more. That's better. Yeah, good. A bit more control in it. And spread those fingers, make everything really active here. Nice. Okay, turning left foot out, bringing right foot in and finding our runner's lunge once more. And from here, we're going to do some little split squats. So can we take back knee down to the mat and back up again? Don't worry if you can't go all the way to the mat. Halfway is fine. And again, yeah, good. Nice straight arms above. And again, down. Excellent. Okay, finding your way back to goddess. Good. Can we sit any lower? Well done. Good, turning right foot out, left foot in, finding runner's lunge once more with arms high above head, coming onto the back toes. And with control, can we slowly take that back knee down to the mat or halfway there and back up? Excellent. And again, 2 and 3 and back up. Well done. Back to goddess. Good. Okay, straighten arms, straighten legs. Try not to hate me and come back to the front of the mat. Okay, let's find our little sequence again. Oh yeah, have some water. So inhaling arms above head and fold. Halfway lift. Right foot back, left foot back, high plank, hopping or jumping. Good, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog, one or the other. And then pushing back into down dog via the knees. Or pushing straight there if we're feeling strong. Good, lifting right leg nice and high. Let's do one knee to nose. So knee to nose, push back out. And pulling foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Once again, finding that runner's lunge. Good. Back foot planted to warrior 2. Extra optional challenge. Can we lift the heel of the front foot here? Good. Reversing it. Excellent. Back to warrior 2. Keeping that foot as it is if we can and finding that triangle arms. Nice and straight. That's it. Yeah, good. Okay, back to warrior 2. Replacing that heel. Windmilling arms, framing that front foot and sending right leg high. Good. Popping it back down. Left foot high. Give me one knee to nose. Pushing back up. Foot between hands, runner's lunge. Good. Planting that back foot for our warrior. Can we lift that front foot? Good, reverse. Back to warrior 2 and triangle arms. Back to warrior 2. Replace that heel, windmill arms and sending that left foot back high into the sky. Good, popping it back down. Just take a few breaths here. Nice, looking to hands and stepping or hopping feet forwards. Halfway lift and fold. And inhale, coming all the way back up. Brilliant. And down. Okay, once again, wide legs, but straight knees this time. Oh, wow, have a little bend of your knees if you want to. Inhale, spreading arms nice and wide. And exhale, take them to your waist. Inhale, lift chest to the sky. And exhale, folding down, popping hands onto the mat. So keeping your head nice and high. Imagine the studio is filling with water and you want to keep your head nice and high. Good. Keep left hand down. And we're twisting to take right hand to the sky. Good. Good. Keep that spine nice and long, that head nice and lifted. Okay, and bringing right hand back down and left hand is going nice and high. Good, popping that hand back down. Okay, walking hands over to the right, taking a little side bend into the right knee. Try to keep the sole of the left foot in contact with the mat. So we're still facing the long edge behind. That's it, yeah, good. That's it. No. It's sometimes I do that. So, okay. So bending into the right knee. Yeah, that's it. You with me? Oh, I didn't explain it very well. Okay, and let's take that over to the other side. Yeah, good. Okay, let's take that back to the other side again. And if you want to take Skandasana here, you can. So that's where we rotate out that left leg and pull toes to the sky. It's a big ask. Great. Okay, we're placing hands, coming back over to the other side. And again, choosing your options. Okay, hands back down, coming back up to the middle. Another little halfway lift. And as you exhale, walking hands underneath your body for our wide fold. Or not, if you don't want to do it. Keep your head off the mat for now. And bringing weight slightly more into the toes. Yeah, good. Option for headstand here if you want to take it. Tripod or otherwise. If you do headstand, have your hands a little bit further back here. Yeah, make a nice triangle shape. Head a little bit further forwards. Yeah. Good. And you could just bring knees onto elbows. Not today. Okay, and walking back out. Let's just have a little look at that. So Pen, if you do work on tripod, just make sure you've got like almost like that much. Because when you're here, it just doesn't give a lot of stability to your neck. So that sort of amount of space. And you could just play around with, we could all play around with that if you want to, from here. From wide leg. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. So coming back out again, you can have a little play if you want. So walking feet in, and you can either play around with headstand, or you can play around with crow. You're like looking at me like neither. Or take a child's pose. My lower back's weak, so yeah, no, fine. Have a little explore. So knees can be on triceps or they can be on the outside of arms. So maybe start from tripod headstands. Bring your head like here, keep your hands where they are. Squeeze those elbows. Oh, good. Looking good. Okay. Enough playtime. Let's go back to our wide leg fold. No, sorry. Bring feet in. Let's find Malasana. Okay, so Malasana options here. We can have blocks underneath heels. Do you want some blocks? Have some blocks, and then you can have a more comfortable Malasana. And try to think about knees going outwards rather than collapsing in. So knees going out, and let's bring hands to prayer. Yeah, good. Lifting chest nice and high. If we feel comfortable here, maybe we're taking left hand down and right hand up for another little open arms position. Good. Okay, and coming back to prayer. And on the other side, open arms. Well done. Okay, back to prayer. And come and have a stand up. So pop your hands down, lifting hips up, maybe taking a little ragdoll here. So nice deep bend in your knees and just swaying side to side just to decompress that spine and neck. Good. Okay, and when you're ready, rolling back up nice and slowly and coming to have a stand at the front of your mat. Okay, last sequence is going to take us down to the mat. So inhale, lifting arms overhead and fold. Halfway lift. And taking right foot, left foot back to high plank, however you want to get there. Knees, chest, chin, or maybe this time we're trying a chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And finding our way to down dog. Good, right leg lifts high. Knee to nose. Pushing back up. Foot between hands, finding our runner's lunge. Good, planting back foot down, finding warrior two. We've got that option potentially of lifting the heel or not if we hate it. Taking back hand down the back leg. Good, back to our warrior two and triangle arms. Good, back to warrior two, letting that foot go back down. Windmill arms, option for an extra vinyasa here. So maybe sending right leg back into the sky. And either stay in downward dog, or if you want to go through another vinyasa, that's where we're going to find high plank, chaturanga, inhale up dog, and pushing back to down dog. Yeah, good. Okay, left leg lifts nice and high. Knee to nose, pushing back up, finding runner's lunge. Good. Planting back foot, warrior two. Nice deep bend in that front knee, maybe lifting the heel. Good, reverse it. Back to warrior two, triangle arms. Warrior two once more, windmilling arms, sending that left foot high and either staying in downward dog or maybe one last vinyasa going through that before we come to the ground. Nice, Penny. Good. And from down dog, coming down onto the knees and finding our child's pose. We're all doing so well. Have a good little rest here. Slow your heart rate down. Okay, bringing yourselves back up and finding tabletop. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. And we're going to work our way into a tiger pose. So taking your left foot behind, lifting it off the ground. Good, keeping that core tight, seeing if we can keep both hips level with the ground. See if we can take right arm out in front. Yeah, good. And you may want to just stay here. Or we can play around with tiger. So that's where we're going to bend into the back foot, back knee, and seeing if we can grab a hold of that foot. If we can, looking over that right shoulder. Well done, Yvonne, nice. That's great, Fiona. Good. Engage your glute, that will give you a little bit of an extra hand. Good. Can we release back to that extended position with control and coming back down? Brilliant. Okay, shake it off and we'll have a go on the other side. You can have, by the way, you can have your back toe tucked under or flat. I have to keep mine tucked under because I've got dodgy knees. But taking the back right leg off the ground, aiming to have it sort of horizontal with the ground, pointing that toe, making yourselves nice and long. Once we feel stable there, extending that left arm out in front. Good, keeping tummy tight. Staying here or bending into that back knee and seeing if we can grab a hold of our foot or our tiger's tail. Good. Good, really pull into that foot to lift that leg higher. Oh, well done, belly. It's a tricky one. Doing great. Good, seeing if we can release to that extended position. It's a hard one. And back to tabletop. Good, find the child's pose again with nice extended arms. Just to decompress. And walking hands over to the right side of the mat, crossing left hand over right. Good, coming back to the middle and taking that over to the other side, crossing right hand over left. Okay, coming back to the middle and finding your way back to sitting, however you want to get there. And legs extended out in front of you for our staff pose. So keeping knees squeezed together, toes pulled back towards your shins, hands down by your side, lifting chest nice and high, but keeping chin tucked in, looking towards those big toes for our staff pose. Make this nice and active. Really easy to flop here if you need to come onto fingertips. You can. Good. And then from here, taking hands behind you a little bit and seeing if we can find that Eastern intent stretch pose. So that's where we keep legs long, pointing toes. Another option here to keep knees bent and lifting hips up. Still going to work glutes like nicely. Take your options. Good. Can you squeeze and lift a little bit higher? Lift, 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 lift. Do it with you. Good. And relax down. Well done. Good. Okay. Bending into knees. Inhale, arms overhead, crossing those wrists and just flopping over those knees. Once again to just relax that spine. Good. We are going to take this into a forward fold though. So maybe from here, sliding your heels away as far as they want to go. You can keep a bend in the knees still. Uncrossing those hands now and taking them onto the shins or the feet, or maybe hooking big toes with your fingers. Good. Think about internally rotating those hips as well. So you're squishing your knees and your feet together. Just brings a bit more tension into our bandhas, to our core. Good. A few more breaths here. Okay, and slowly rolling back up. Bring your right foot in towards your left thigh now. As high up as it will go. Inhale, lift your arms above your head and fold. So once more folding. Good. You can use straps here if you need to. Good. Okay, rolling back up. Keeping your leg how it is, can you roll onto your back? We're going to find a little supine tree here. So just as we did before, but lying. Maybe you want to use your hand to hitch that foot a little bit higher up on your thigh. Just taking a nice passive tree posture here. Just allowing that knee to fall out. Make sure your left hip is still pushed down into the ground. Good. And give you a little adjust. How does that feel? Too much? Good. Nice. Okay, wonderful. Hugging your knees into your chest. Cross those ankles over each other, holding on to opposite ankles, and just roll forward and back until you've got the momentum to come back up again. Yeah, good. We've got to do that on the other side. So left foot comes in to right thigh. Pulling the toes up on that extended leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Good. Let each exhale allow you to sink down that little bit more. Good. Rolling back up and seeing if we can sit back down, keeping those legs as they are, sitting back down, laying back down, sorry, having arms overhead for our little supine tree here. Just letting gravity do the work with that left knee. But do keep that right glute engaged, just to keep it pushed into the ground. Okay, have another hug of your knees into your chest. Maybe taking a happy baby here if you want to. So that's where we take hands on the inside of thighs and grab hold of our big toes. And we're kind of drawing knees down towards the towards the mat. Really helps to mobilize into those hips. And yeah, you can do a little rock side to side. Good. Okay, popping feet down, ready for our bridge. Promises this is the last effortful pose that you'll do now, so we'll make it count. Arms down by your sides. And you know the drill. Squeeze those glutes and lift your hips towards the sky. Any options you want to take here with your hands, do. You can link fingers underneath your body to pull your hips higher. We are going to do 2 today, so other options for the second one maybe. Okay, coming back down. Quick hug of those knees to the chest, elongating in the spine, pushing that lower back into the mat. Good. Okay, second bridge now. Option for full wheel posture if you'd like to take it, or we can just take the same as we did the first time, or a supported version if you want to. So squeezing your glutes, lifting hips nice and high. Yeah, maybe linking fingers this time if you didn't already. Maybe going for that full wheel. And coming back down. Okay, wonderful. Another hug of those knees, and we're going to take our little twist out before taking our Savasana. So letting your knees rock over to the right side, spreading arms nice and wide. We've certainly got the space today. Looking over that left shoulder. And coming back up to the middle. Taking those legs over to the other side. Coming back up to the middle. And preparing yourself for nice Savasana. You've got 2 blankets by each mat, so do make yourself comfy. It's getting chilly, isn't it? When you're ready, just laying back. And we are going to take 3 releasing breaths here. So nice deep breath in and release. Again, nice deep breath in. Release with a big sigh. Last one, inhale and release. Excellent work, everyone. And starting to find a little bit of movement in your fingers and toes. Taking any movements that feel good for you here. Maybe a big overhead stretch. in your own time, rolling onto your preferred side. And come to sit up when you feel ready.